Hello, this is Pixel Freak, and this is part 85 of the Final Fantasy Dimensions walkthrough. This is going to be Anguish, the part of the Void here, which is that's going to run you through Bird Gang. So the majority of this video is just running around picking up treasure boxes. The real challenging piece is actually fighting Anguish, and that's not even really that challenging. His big thing is he does give you poison, and he has a couple decent little attacks, but his opening attack is really the only thing you have to worry about, and that's only if you're a lower level. He's going to open up with like a 2k attack on every one of your party members. So as long as you can face that attack, and it might be physical, it might be magical, I'm not sure which one it is. It doesn't really matter because you don't have time to put up either protect or shell. You're just going to have to take the brunt of that attack and then hope that you can make it through. Aside from that fight, this is a pretty straightforward video. That fight's even, he's probably one of the easier, if not the easiest, of these four bosses. So don't have to worry too much about him. Just be prepared to take a pretty strong hit at the beginning of the fight. The one other thing that I should mention about this boss as we're kind of approaching him here, and I'll probably go over the strategy again once we get to him, is you need to be protected against confusion. I change all my gear here to make sure that I'm protecting against it. He can confuse enemies very quickly, and so if you're particularly bad against confusion, which my play style is as I'm bad against confusion. If I get my especially my head melee characters confused, it's just hard for me to adjust my strategies to fix that. And I know you just swing a melee hit at him usually will work it, but this guy, his confusion is pretty brutal. He does it quite often, so it's good to just have it on, you know, so you just can't have it hurt on you or hit on you, and so you should be just fine if you have enough items to protect against confusion. Alright, so this is the fight right here, and like I had mentioned previously, his first opening round is probably the most brutal. He's going to hit you all for 2,000. I think that attack also inflicts the confusion as well as attacks within the fight. So if you have a protection against confusion up, you should be fine as long as you can take that first 2k hit. If you can't, you're going to go down real fast. So make sure you probably want to have a healer and a backup healer. Your backup healer can be, I don't know, summoner or anything, a bard, anything that will do a decent job of healing. But you're going to need a primary healer. I go overkill with my healers. I use one healer with double cast on it, chain casting Curajas, and then I have another healer doing Curagas, and I'll alternate them back and forth. The reason that's really nice to do is if somebody goes down, I have ample healing to bring them back up and get them to full health and heal the entire party without having to worry too much. So yeah, here he opened up on me with a 2,000 hit on all my guys and then did a double attack right afterwards. So if you're not ready for all that damage right in the beginning, you're going to end up at a disadvantage immediately in the fight. Got to be ready for that. Got to be ready to heal your guys back up. So make sure to set up a party that you're going to be able to strategize to incorporate those opening attacks in your strategy. Alright, so once you get back to Burt Gang here, everybody appears and they look normal now. I make a mistake here and I had to edit this video. You're supposed to talk to the king twice. You can talk to the other members first before you talk to the king twice, but talking to the king twice will change your sword. The sword you have, it upgrades to a better version. You'll see which sword I'm talking about here in a second. But it also progresses the story. Like, see, I'm walking out and I had to edit the video where I walk back in. There we go. Talk to the king a second time, and then that second dialogue kicks off this story piece. So don't forget to do that, or else you might be wandering the void forever, and that would be sad. Anyways, finish up this piece of story, and then we'll head on to the next piece of the walkthrough.